friends, today I have recorded this video because most of the students you guys are asking me about interview technique, and you can say how to speak. There are several questions I'm getting on Facebook, WhatsApp. Guys, it's my humble request. Please select a medium where you can post. If you post me everywhere, it's quite hard for me to get. So select a medium. Either you can post on Facebook or on WhatsApp, you can text me, or like you can comment below here on YouTube, right? So here what I saw, and like you can say this is not so great. You guys are just focusing over grammar portion. So grammar is essential. I cannot say you should not focus over that, but if you keep focusing only on grammar, then when you focus on accent. And there are several trainers I got on YouTube or Facebook. They are teaching these days, as we are not allowed to go outside due to this virus. All of you are aware about it. So you guys are at home, so practice well. And after this, so you'll go for the interview. You need to prepare. Preparation you cannot do within 1 day or 2 days. It will take time, right? So what is my concern? Like whenever you guys are focusing over pronunciation, so you usually forget vocabulary. So these are somewhere correlated. You can't say just focus on the grammar portion, as there are several trainers on YouTube. So what they are suggesting in every video, or you can say to, like, no, for all of you to read a book or go for practice, but they are not suggesting the right method. A single method cannot work for all of you. Some of you, they are good in their writing, they are good into speaking, they are great while they are like reading. So we cannot say a single method will work. And either they are suggesting you to read a book. So what I saw a video, the channel name you can say by the name of my career doctor, right? So what the guy was teaching, he suggested go for a book, You Can Win, written by Chip Kira. Even though I read that book, but the thing is, here you need to understand why you are reading this book. What is the purpose of reading? Where you will utilize whenever we are reading any book. So that should be related to your work or your interest. If this is not something where you're interested, in which area you're interested, you lose your interest and you're not gonna get the real meaning. Because if I'm interested to read the book, I'll finish it, I'll read it till the end. But after, like, reading 1 page or 2 page, if that is not related to me, if this is not working for me, I'm not gonna read it. No one can do that. You lose your interest. Reading books, that is really a great habit. You always need to have a book with you wherever you're going, or whenever you're getting time at home, anywhere you can read. Although I can read anywhere, at home, or like, I'm going outside, I'm traveling. If I'll think I have 1 hour and I have nothing to do, so it's great if you'll start reading a book. 2 pages, 3 pages, as for you. Within 7 days you can finish your book. And once you'll start reading, it's like, no, very, you will become addicted. And the thing what he was suggesting, just go for You Can Read. What is the uses of reading that? How they can relate? There are several another book you can go, and so I'll tell you the name. I'll mention here in the comment section. You can check it out. You can go for You Can Win. Apart from that, How to Win Friend and Influence People, Rich Dad Poor Dad. But just choose a book as per your interest. what is the essential things you guys are missing while you're going or you're choosing any institute or any trainer for spoken English? That I can say is accent and the pronunciation part, right? So English is just a language. Don't compare it with your skill. Why we need to learn it? Why we cannot ignore it? Because these days it's so much in trend, and we guys are working in international companies, or like in India, they're also very much comfortable to speak in English. So you cannot say that or you don't have option to choose to speak in Hindi or English. You need to speak in English. So you need to get very great command over there. Right? Accent is essential because if you're talking with a native or if you're working in any international company and if your accent is not so good, English is very melodious. So you need to watch your accent while you're talking. And we guys are key focusing over grammar. We completely ignore the accent part, which is not so good for any language. Here in India, people are also learning French, Spanish, any other language, but the harsh reality is they don't grab the accent. And if you ever talk to any native, they'll say whatever you are speaking, they are not getting it. Why? Because what you can say, very weird accent you guys are using. We are just picking the thing which we are getting from the PDF, or we are downloading pages from Google or our trainer. They're not sufficient to teach us. Even though I have mentioned previously in several videos, accent, if you'll not use, you are teaching a wrong thing to a student. English is not just about the grammar, this is also about the accent. And I checked the video last time. The trainer was from My Career Doctor. You can hear his accent. English is not like that, that I'm pretty much sure. So harsh tone he's using. So they're losing actually melodiness of English. Or it's so great while you're speaking English. If you talk with any native, you can feel that they are just feeling it. We are not. We're just speaking. We are just thinking, rethinking all the time, going for writing. So I initially mentioned here all about your problem. So now what is the solution? All the time we are talking about the problem, even though an student is coming to us. So we are asking, what do you want us to do for you? How we can help you out to improve your communication? What sort of expectation they are having from us? So they are just saying like, ma'am, oh, so do you know that I cannot speak, or even I cannot speak in public, or I get nervous easily whenever I'm going for the interview. So this is your problem. You came to know about your problem. This is great. Underline it. But what should be your next step? How we can work upon that? Now, once you finalize or realize your problem, keep it aside and start working upon solution. Even though trainer, they will keep giving you feedback like you are not working and you're not doing so great. But everyone knows what is so new about it. So if you're a student, you can ask to the trainer if there is something they can help you with that, or they want you to help yourself. Is there any website? Is there any page which can help you? So you need to identify. Don't go for someone or choose someone who's not speaking in English all the time if he or she is promising you to teach. If your trainer is not proficient, he cannot make you proficient. That you can keep in your mind, right? because if I don't have something, how can I give it to you? And there are, so many people full of fake promises. So you need to identify. No one can do it for you. Choose a person who's speaking in great manner, who can speak in public, who don't get nervous. And side by side, you can say for the accent, most of the Indian trainer they are not enrolling and they don't involve themselves into voice and accent training. They are great in grammar, but they have no command over accent and in pathetic manner. Trust me, they are speaking. Once you listen, you lose your interest